Hi there Capricorn, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your weekly intuitive reading for September 14th to the 20th. Capricorn, let's see what is on the cards for you. Beginning with the Work Your Light Oracle to see what the overarching message or theme is for the week. This has been coming out so much this week. I think it's the third time and I hadn't seen it for ages. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. And I think a lot of us need to hear this message at the moment. You are supported, you are guided. You only need to reach out to friends, your community, your network, but also in the spirit realm as well. I believe that we all have, helpers, past loved ones, ancestors, spirits, guides. And the thing is that they don't just interfere in the 3D earthly realm. Capricorn, you need to ask them because they respect your free will. So say a little prayer if you need to and ask for help and guidance. And then keep in mind that the guidance comes through in very subtle language. It comes through in the angel numbers, the insights that you might get. All those sorts of things. You might hear a song lyric that answers a question on your mind. So we need to be tuned in to receive the messages, and that's why I talk about, the stopping, the pausing, the taking the time to quieten the mind. Okay, Capricorn, let's get your Yogic Path card out. There it goes. It's jumping. Haha. Ajna Chakra. I do believe this exact combination came out from another sign. That's the third eye, guys. So this is the sign to slow down, to receive the downloads, the visions, the insights. They could come through dreams or little things that pop into your mind when you're out for a walk and things like that. It says that I really feel that your keepers of the earth, your spirit team are trying to communicate with you. You need to be open to receive the messages. Let's see where it's going with the tarot story, Capricorn. I get shuffling these and get the story out. Just while I'm shuffling these, guys, I just want to tell you about my friend's channel, Indigo Starchild Tarot. She is a very authentic reader who is definitely spiritually gifted and here for the right reasons, let's just say. So you might want to go and check out her readings that are very nurturing and beautiful. So that's Indigo Starchild Tarot. And let's get this story out for you, Capricorn, beginning with the energy of the recent past. There it goes. Page of Cups. Expect the unexpected. Let's get the current or focus energy out. Just been doing the abundance updates and I was like, I've forgotten how to do the weekly reading. We've got the Five of Swords. Okay. While the Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So some of you might have been journeying a bit of conflict, a bit of hurt, or maybe will be this week, I should say. Let's get the outcome. Get the outcome, please. Haha. Back in the driver's seat. This is the energy of Aries. Finishing on the Page of Wands here, which could be some good news coming to you, some unexpected good news. Let's clarify. Knight of Wands. Very good news, maybe. I don't know, you got the Page, you've got the Knight. Clarifying the Five of Swords for you now. Akashic Records, that is my card of predestiny. I will grab another one though because I just want to get a little bit more information on the Five of Swords. Yeah, it's predestined, it's happening in divine timing, but what is it about? Yeah, Hierophant, another number 5 in the major arcana. Big turning point here. And let's clarify the Emperor for you. Six of Wands, there's your victory. I knew it. And guess what? So the the bottom of this one, Page of Wands. So you got the Page of Wands on both sides. So I feel that you are definitely going to be victorious in this situation, potentially going to receive some good news. That could be good news externally. Maybe it's good news coming from your spirit team, some kind of insight. What I'm sensing here, Capricorn, is potentially a desire to move ahead in a different direction. Now we've got the Hierophant in this reading, which is generally our card of the institutionalized settings like work, study, or committed relationship. I'm feeling more of a kind of a work or life purpose kind of reading here with the Wands and the Emperor and the Victory card here as well. So I feel like for some of you, you might have been trying to manifest a new direction. The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands also has the 3 sand dunes that we see here in the Page of Wands, and the threes are all about manifesting and creating something new. And the Knight of Wands also rides through the desert, and the desert can be, hey, up until now I've been a little bit in a space in between. I've been a little bit out to sea, not really knowing what I'm doing. I've been a bit in no man's land is what I'm feeling. Because there's a sense here of a big change or a big turning point. And sometimes just before that, we kind of feel like, I don't really know which way to go and nothing's really happening. Bit of maybe hanged man kind of stagnation energy. However, you are getting ready to move ahead into a new frontier here, Capricorn. I'm really feeling that with the energies. I feel like there's a key turning point in that this week. And the Page of Cups here is saying, expect the unexpected, and maybe expect a synchronistic communication or insight to come through, and it could come through spiritually or through a dream or something like that. That could be a missing piece for you to move forward. It could be the good news that you have been waiting for, because the Page of Cups talks about synchronicity, and it talks about things happening out of the blue, like a fish in a cup. So definitely be on the lookout for that, because I feel like when this final piece lands, you're going to be charging forward into that new frontier with nothing holding you back, feeling that sense of passion and purpose and energy and enthusiasm again. So yeah, I mean, with all these kind of, like, there's all this fire sign energy here, there most definitely could be, well, Aries, the Emperor, a Sagittarius, we've got two of them with the Page of Wands, or Leo in the mix here. That's fundamental to the situation, helping you move forward as well. Now, Capricorn, here in your focus energy, we've got 2 number 5s, Hierophant, 5 of Swords, and Akashic Records. Now, Akashic Records is my card of predestiny in this deck. It's an extra major arcana. And the concept of the Akashic Record is that every soul has a library that accompanies it. I like to think of it like a hard drive. And everything, the big pivotal life lessons from past lives are held in there, but also those that you signed up for in this life. And yeah, you have free will. You don't have to achieve any of those life lessons if you don't want to, if you resist them, but it's generally when things get tough. There's a sense here that one of those files from the hard drive is kind of loading right now. And it could be something to do with knowing when to walk away from a situation, knowing when to follow your own true path here. Because the 5 of Swords is about fighting a losing battle, or you've gotten to the stage in a situation where, there's not really any more to be achieved and we're just kind of pushing the boundaries here. Because number 5 in tarot is the number of conflict, but it's also the number of change. It's halfway between the 1 and the 10, halfway between the birth of something and the completion of something. So there's an opportunity here to turn things around, or to make a change that is going to, really get you back on path again. Now, with the Hierophant here, that change can be around values. So it talks about the values that were imposed on us through the system, through society, through, via parents and past relationships, lovers, all those kinds of things. And generally to a certain point in our life where we go along with those because that's what we know to be true, what we've taught to be true. And then we get to a point in our life where we start waking up to our own truth, our own set of values, and that's what they can generally call the midlife crisis. You know, it's just basically waking up to truth. The ego starts to die away and we go, okay, what is meaningful in my life now? But that can happen for somebody at any stage in their life. It doesn't happen to always have to happen in midlife. So I feel like a lot of you are at that turning point where you're challenging tradition, challenging those values, and you're wanting to go in your own direction, which might be heading in a different direction in your life, because the Page of Cups is quite a quirky, creative energy. It's very individualistic energy. So some of you might be wanting to move ahead in a new direction for you, and it might challenge the tradition or society. So that's what I'm seeing here, and there's a sense that, you know, maybe not everyone's happy with that, but it's time for you to go your own way, Capricorn. So that's what I'm seeing there. Read it as it is. But I think it's going to be very, very victorious for you. Six of Wands and the Emperor. The Emperor, the energy of Aries here, Capricorn, is an omen that it's time for you to shape your own world. Don't let the world shape you, or don't let the values of others or tradition shape you. It's time for you to be in the control seat, driving forward, building a new solid foundation for yourself, in whatever that may be. What is your empire? What does it look like? Well, put a methodical plan in place. You know, take those key steps that you need to in order to start moving towards it. Because the Six of Wands here is about claiming your victory. It's about being successful and being recognized maybe for, oh, you did something different. You took a calculated risk there. You know, you followed your passions, but wow, it's really worked out for you and you are shining in all of your glory. That's what this is. That's what this is. And, you know, these Page of Wands that we can see the Rider one, the visuals are a little bit clearer. This is about discovering passion and purpose, right? Getting that sense of what lights you up. We're discovering a new direction here and we're moving towards it, because the Page of Wands in this card is looking over the shoulder going, well, these values and this traditional life and this path has served me well. I've learned a lot and I've gotten a lot out of it. But now it's time for me to go my own way, to go through this portal, to get my new sense of growth, to connect with my true self. And I like to see this as a bit of a stargate or portal, and it's almost like a butterfly's chrysalis. And I really feel, Capricorn, that you're going in there to emerge as that butterfly, to fly into this new direction, whatever it is for you. You're going your own way, and it's a sense of rebirth that I'm feeling. It's pretty exciting, Capricorn. Pretty exciting energies there. So you're going your own way, building your own new direction, and it's going to transform you for the better, even though it might feel like you're taking a bit of a risk. Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there, and I do hope you enjoyed the reading. Keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, so it won't be everyone's reading this week. If you'd like to share, leave me a comment. I do read them all and try to respond to as many as I can. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies, and I will see you back here next week for another reading.